Brahmāstra, Part 1. Shiva is a 2022 Indian Hindi language fantasy action-adventure film written and directed by Ayan Mukerji. It is produced by Karan Johar, Apurva Mehta, Namit Malhotra, and Mukerji under the production companies Dharma Productions, Starlight Pictures, and Prime Focus in association with Star Studios, along with Ranbir Kapoor and Marriage de Souza. The film serves as the first installment of a planned trilogy, which is itself planned to be part of a cinematic universe titled Astraverse. It stars Amitabh Bachchan, Ranbir Kapoor, Alia Bhatt, Mouni Roy, and Nagarjuna Akkineni. Drawing inspiration from stories in Hindu mythology, the film follows Shiva, an orphan with pyrokinetic powers who discovers that he is an astra, a weapon of enormous energy. He attempts to prevent the strongest of the astras, the Brahmāstra, from falling into the hands of dark forces that share a history with him. The film was first conceived by Mukerji in 2011, with core elements being inspired by Indian history and stories he heard in his childhood. Its development was first revealed in July 2014 with a planned release for 2016, but its official announcement by Johar would only arrive in October 2017, initially named Dragon. The announcement also revealed that the film would be titled Brahmāstra and have 2 sequels. Principal photography lasted for 5 years from February 2018 to March 2022, with filming locations including Bulgaria, London, New York City, Edinburgh, Thailand, Manali, Mumbai, and Varanasi. Production and release of the film was delayed multiple times, first due to production delays and monetary constraints, and later due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The film score is composed by Simon Franglen, while the soundtrack is composed by Pritam and written by Amitabh Bhattacharya. Brahmāstra, Part 1. Shiva was theatrically released on September 9, 2022 in standard formats, 3D, IMAX 3D and 4DX 3D by Star Studios in India, 20th Century Studios in North America, and by Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures worldwide. It is the first production released under the Star Studios name following the acquisition of 21st Century Fox by Disney. The film received generally mixed reviews, with praise for its visual effects, score, and action sequences, while criticism was mostly directed towards the story, writing, dialogue and performances. The film has estimated grossed over 431 crore worldwide, making it the highest-grossing Hindi film of 2022 and the 21st highest-grossing Indian film of all time. 2 sequels are being developed simultaneously and a spin-off is also being considered. Plot: in ancient India, a group of sages in the Himalayas collide with the energy Brahm Shakti, which produces many celestial weapons of great power called astras. The strongest among them, the Brahmāstra, has the capacity to destroy the world. The sages use their respective astras to tame the unstable Brahmāstra and become the Brahmāshare, a secret society to protect the world from the powers of astras. In present-day Mumbai, Shiva, a disc jockey, falls in love at first sight with Isha Chatterjee, a London resident who is visiting India for the Durga Puja festival at her grandfather's pandal. Soon, Isha reciprocates and expresses her feelings for Shiva. Shiva tells her that he is an orphan who never knew his father, and that his mother died in a fire when he was a baby. Meanwhile, in Delhi, scientist and Brahmāshare member Mohan Bhargav is attacked by Zor and Rafter for a piece of Brahmāstra he safeguards. Mohan fights back using the Vinastra but is ultimately subdued by Junuan, who works for the mysterious Dev. Under Junuan's possession, Mohan reveals that the second piece of Brahmāstra is protected by an artist and archaeologist named Anish Shetty in Kashi. Before he can reveal the current location and guru of the Brahmāshare, Mohan throws himself out of a balcony. Shiva has a vision of Mohan's encounter with Junuan. He and Isha head for Kashi to warn Anish but are interrupted by Rafter, who now wields Mohan's Vinastra. Anish defeats him using the Nandi Astra before escaping with Shiva and Isha. While going to Himachal Pradesh, where Shram is located, they are chased by Junoon and Zor in a truck. Anish gives the second piece of the Brahmāstra to Shiva and stays to fight Junoon and Zor, only to be killed. Shiva and Isha are chased by Rafter to Shram, where Shiva kills him using the Agnistra after he tried to kill Isha. At Shram, they learn about other Astras and Shiva is forced to join Brahmāstra by the Guru Raghu for information on his parents. He meets other newly recruits Rani, Ravina, Sher, and Tenzing, who are all trained by Raghu on how to use their respective Astras, and Shiva also gains control over fire. As Junoon gets closest to them, Raghu reveals that Shiva is the son of former Brahmāstra members, Dev and Amrita. Dev actually awoke the Brahmāstra as he was the only person who was able to control multiple Astras at once. Amrita, who wielded the Jalstra, defeated him in a battle on a remote island, and both of them seemingly perished from the battle. Amrita's boat was found in the ruins of the battle, brought back from the island, with 2 broken pieces of the Brahmāstra. The pieces of the Brahmāstra were given to both Mohan and Anish. The third piece was believed to be missing, with Raghu and Shiva concluding that they both survived the battle. The third piece of the Brahmāstra is in Amrita's maestra disguised into a conch shell, which Shiva unknowingly releases after his blood drops on the conch. Junoon and her army arrive at Shram for Brahmāstra and hostages everyone. Shiva defeats Junoon while also killing Zor, who wielded Nandi Astra, and releases everyone. But Junoon managed to take the third piece from Isha. She seemingly sacrificed herself to activate Brahmāstra. The destruction starts to begin and Isha is in danger, but Shiva gains control over the Brahmāstra with newfound strength stemming from his protectiveness of Isha and reunites with her. Before the credits, due to Junoon having activated the Brahmāstra, Dev, who was imprisoned as a statue on an unknown island, is released. Cast: Amitabh Bachchan as Raghu, the current leader of the Brahmāstra, guru of recruited members and wields the Prabhastra. Ranbir Kapoor as Shiva, an orphan and newly recruited member of the Brahmāstra, who possesses the power of the Ani Astra within himself. Nivan Gupta as baby Shiva. Alia Bhatt as Isha Chatterjee, an OC from London who is Shiva's love interest. Mouni Roy as Junoon, who aims to revive the Brahmāstra and release Dev. Nagarjuna Akinani as Anish Shetty, an artist and an archaeologist who is a member of the Brahmāstra and wielded the Nandi Astra. Saurav Gurjar as Zor, a henchman of Junoon. Rohala Ghazi as Raftar, a henchman of Junoon. Aditi Joshi as Rani, a new recruit of Brahmāstra. Lehar Khan as Ravina, a new recruit of Brahmāstra who wields the Gajastra. Gurfate Perzada as Sher, a new recruit of Brahmāstra who wields the Na with Makranji Danish. Stanzandi Nek as Tenzing, a new recruit of Brahmāstra who wielded the Pawanstra. Dimple Kapadia as unnamed member of Brahmāstra. Sakib Ayub as Ali, Shiva's friend. Chaitanya Sharma as Tiger, Shiva's friend. Rashi Mal as Shana, Isha's cousin. Shah Rukh Khan as Mohan Bhargav, a scientist and a member of the Brahmāstra who wielded Vinastra. The name of the character is a nod to Khan's character in the 2004 film Swades. Deepika Padukone as Amrita, Shiva's mother, and a former member of the Brahmāstra who wielded Jalstra. Rohan Rustomji as Sunny, Isha's cousin. Farida Dadi as Auntie, Shiva's landlady. Riya as Makani as Dadaji, Isha's grandfather. Production. Development. The idea of Brahmāstra, Part 1. Shiva first came to Mukerji in 2011 while writing the script for his second film Yejawani Hai Diwani. Mukerji first announced that he was working on a new project in July 2014. At the time, the film was titled Dragon. In October 2017, Brahmāstra was officially announced by producer Karan Johar. Mukerji was signed as the director while Ranbir Kapoor and Alia Bhatt were set to star. Initially, the film's title was rumoured to be Dragon but was later confirmed as Brahmāstra. Mukerji explained that the title Brahmāstra resonates with the ancient wisdom, energies, and power. Mukerji also revealed that it is a contemporary film with ancient elements. In 2017, Johar revealed his plan to make the film into a film trilogy. The preparation for the film started in January 2018. In an interview, Kapoor stated that Mukerji has spent 6 years of his life working really hard to make an original story and that the trilogy would be made over a period of 10 years and refuted rumours suggesting that it is a romantic superhero film. Instead, Kapoor confirmed that the film is a romantic fairy tale in a supernatural format. And that the film is not something which doesn't have truth to it, or which is unbelievable. Nagarjuna Akkineni also confirmed that he would be playing a pivotal role. Mouni Roy revealed in an interview that she is the only antagonist in the film. In June 2022, Mukerji announced the film would be a part of a trilogy franchise serving as the first installment under the Astraverse, a cinematic universe centered around various mystical astras. In August 2022, Roy confirmed Shah Rukh Khan had a cameo appearance in the film. Pre-production themes. In July 2022, a video was released featuring Mukerji explaining the mystical universe of various astras. He explained how from the Brahm Shakti, astras were born, which compose all the different energies that are found in nature like Jalstra, Pawanstra, and Ani Astra. He also talked about astras that store the powers of different animals like the Vanarastra, which can give the power of a divine monkey to the person who controls it, and the Nandastra, which contains the power and strength of 1,000 bulls, within itself. The last stra to emerge from the universe, carrying the collective power of the Brahm Shakti called the Lord of all the Stras, is explained to be one of the most powerful celestial weapons of gods in Hindu mythology, the Brahmāstra. Mukerji stated that the core idea was inspired by stories of Hindu mythology he heard in his childhood from his grandfather. Characters. Mukerji revealed that the inspiration behind actor Kapoor's character came from Rumi, who also inspired the first look of his character. Mukerji also drew inspiration from Rumi's work, Love is the Bridge Between You and Everything, to build the foundation of the film. Later, he revealed that the Rumi-inspired look was scrapped and Kapoor had gotten a haircut instead. Kapoor revealed his experience with look tests for the film, expressing that it is a tedious job, sticking, removing, applying, de-applying, and applying again, until some decision is reached. Filming. Principal photography began in February 2018 with the commencement of the first schedule of the film on February 24, 2018. The first schedule of the film was wrapped up in Bulgaria on March 24, 2018. The second schedule of filming continued in said country and then London on July 8, 2018, in New York in late July, and then back in Bulgaria by the end of the month. Extensive shooting started on February 1, 2019 at Edinburgh, Scotland. The 20-day schedule started in the Ramnagar Fort and Chet Singh Fort in Varanasi on July 30, 2019. The filming was halted in March 2020 due to the COVID-19 pandemic, and later resumed in November 2020. Filming wrapped up on March 29, 2022 in Varanasi. After S.S. Rajamouli's father, Kilovolt Vijayendra Prasad, proposed some changes in the film to Mukerji, reshoots were conducted for 4 days. It was reported that the production budget for the film 410 crore, which would make it one of the most expensive Indian films and the most expensive Hindi film ever at the time of its release. However, the lead actor Ranbir Kapoor later clarified that the reported budget was for production of all 3 main installments of the franchise, and the assets built during the production of the first film will be used in future installments. Post-production. In the post-production, it is estimated that 150 crore Indian rupees spent on VFX by makers. The VFX work of this film is done by DNEG Prime Focus Company. Editing was supervised by Prakash Kurup. JAM8 Music and Sound Design Studio lead by Pitam provided sound effects. VFX Studio DNEG and Redefines foreign team created visual effects. Chiranjeevi gave the voiceover for the Telugu version. Ranbir and Alia Bhatt did their dubbing portion in September 2020 in a studio in Bandra. Music. The film score is by Pitam along with Prasad Shast, Jim Satya, Megdeep Bose, Tanujay Tiku and Ketan Soda. While the original songs featured in the film are composed by Pitam and produced and mixed by British musician Steel Bangles, with songs written by Amitabh Bhattacharya. The film's titular soundtrack album was officially released on October 6 to streaming formats and digital retailers, coinciding with the occasion of Dussehra. Marketing. Brahmāstra, Part 1 Shiva was one of the most anticipated Hindi releases of 2022. The title logo of the film was revealed on March 4, 2019. The same day, it was unveiled on Maha Shivaratri at Kumbh Mela. 150 drones were used to lit the sky up to form it. The official logo of Brahmāstra was released on March 6, 2019, while S.S. Rajamouli, who serves as the film's presenter for its South Indian language versions, and Danish presented it in the Telugu, Tamil, Malayalam and Kannada versions on March 12, 2019. A 40-second motion logo was also released, with Bachchan's voiceover in it. Also on March 12, a promotional behind-the-scenes video of the making of the music score for the motion logo, featuring the film's music composer Pitam, was released. On April 5, 2019, a promotional behind-the-scenes video of the execution of the title logo's unveiling in the sky was released. A motion poster featuring Kapoor's then undisclosed character was released on December 14, 2021. The following day, another motion poster featuring his character, Shiva, was released on December 15, 2021, while a fan event in support of the poster launch was held some hours prior to it in New Delhi, and was broadcast live by the film's streaming partner, Disney and Hotstar, on its platform and social media. An event was held in Hyderabad to launch the Telugu, Tamil, Malayalam and Kannada versions of the motion poster, on December 19, 2021. On March 16, 2022, a poster and the first prologue of Bhatt's character, Isha, was released. On March 26, 2022, Mukerji, Kapoor and Bhatt were featured in Baiju's Cricket Live segment as part of Star Sports' post-cricket show during the inaugural IPL 2022 game between Chennai Super Kings and Kolkata Knight Riders, while Kapoor appeared and announced the game in a television commercial. A promotional announcement video commemorating the film's wrap was released on March 29, 2022. On April 10, 2022, a motion poster featuring Kapoor and Bhatt's characters, and set to the song Kesariya sung by Arijit Singh was released, along with a still version. The teaser of said song's Telugu version, titled Kumkumala, sung by Sid Sriram, was released and presented by Rajamouli on May 27, 2022. On May 31, 2022, the film's teaser trailer was released, which also unveiled the release date of the official trailer. An event and fan meet and greet was held in Visakhapatnam in support of its release. First look posters of Bachchan's character, Guru, and Nagarjuna's character, Anush, were released during the second week of June. On June 13, 2022, an announcement video was released, revealing that actor Chiranjeevi will be lending his voice to Kapoor's character, Shiva, for the film's Telugu dubbed version. A first-look motion poster of Roy's character, Junuan, was released the following day. On June 15, 2022, the film's official trailer was released, with an event in support of it, that included a preview screening of the trailer being held a day prior to its release in Mumbai. A 4K version of the trailer was released 4 days later. On July 13, 2022, a promotional featurette titled The Vision of Brahmāstra, featuring Mukerji explaining the mystical universe of various stras named as Astraverse and the creative vision behind it, was released. On July 17, 2022, hours prior to its release, the song Kesariya was unveiled in a live stream hosted by Bhatt and Mukerji on Instagram, in which they also discussed about the making of the track. On July 31, 2022, an Instagram filter featuring visuals of various stras was released. On August 6, 2022, a featurette was released featuring Mukerji sharing his complete journey and process till Part 1 Shiva from the beginning of his vision for the Brahmāstra film trilogy. A 3D preview screening of the second song from the film's soundtrack, Deva Deva, sung by Singh, was held in Mumbai that day as well, 2 days before the single's release. In the second week of August, hoardings of the film's songs were held up in New York City and LA, in collaboration with YouTube Premium, in promotion of an after-party live stream that was announced to take place on August 18 on the service. On August 17, 2022, a video was released, featuring Mukerji explain his inspirations behind the film, which dates back to anecdotes he heard as a child. A day later, the previously teased after-party live stream session took place exclusively via YouTube Premium on Sony Music India's channel, in support of the film's third song, Dance Ka Bhoot, with Mukerji, Kapoor and Bhatt interacting with fans and discussing the film's music, production, and promotional campaign. A poster of Kapoor's character, featuring a snippet of the song's background music as well as teasing the music video, was released. On August 24, 2022, a promotional event in support of the film was held in Chennai, led by Kapoor, Rajamouli, and Nagarjuna. On August 27, 2022, a promotional summit as well as another meet and greet was held at IIT Bombay with Kapoor and Bhatt. A pre-release event was also announced, which scheduled to be held on September 2, 2022, at Ramoji Film City, Hyderabad, with actor JRNTR as the special guest. However, it was cancelled last minute due to undisclosed reasons. On August 30, 2022, a clip featuring an excerpts of Kapoor's character, Shiva, from the film was shared, as part of a 10-day countdown which ran from August 30 to September 8 to the film's release. Another clip was released as part of the countdown, featuring Bachchan's character, Guru, the following day, with Mukerji stating he chose September 9, 2022 as the release date as he believes 9 is his lucky number. Kapoor and Bhatt co-starred together in an advertisement campaign of Spotify India, which was released in association with the film, featuring 2 of the film's songs, Kesariya and Dance Ka Bhoot. On September 1, 2022, Telugu, Tamil and Kannada versions of the A Vision of Brahmāstra featurette, featuring Rajamouli explain the Astraverse's themes, were released. The film's release countdown continued with a clip introducing the Brahmāstra, released the same day, with media outlets speculating it to be part of Shah Rukh Khan's confirmed cameo appearance. On September 3, 2022, a pre-release promo was released in Hindi, Telugu and Tamil to announce the opening of advance bookings for tickets in theatres. On September 4, a featurette of the film's action sequences and their filming and choreography was shared. On September 6, 2022, a 3D exclusive fan preview screening of the film was announced, which was held in Mumbai the day before the film's release, on September 8 with Kapoor, Bhatt and Mukerji. Tickets were available via PVR Cinema's web store, and sold out within minutes of the announcement. A fan meet and press conference with Mukerji, Kapoor and Bhatt was also held in New Delhi to promote the film release. Brahmāstra, Part 1 Shiva was released on September 9, 2022, in standard formats, 3D, IMAX 3D, and 4DX 3D. The film was released by Star Studios in India in Hindi, Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam, and Kannada languages, with Telugu film director S.S. Rajamouli presenting the dubbed versions in the latter 4 South Indian languages. It is the first film released under the Star Studios name following the acquisition of 21st Century Fox by Disney and rebranding of Fox Star Studios. The film was also released in North America by 20th Century Studios and worldwide on the same day by Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures. It was shown in 5,000 screens in India and 3,000 overseas, for a worldwide total of 8,000 screens, the widest for an Indian film. The film had planned paid previews in the United States on September 8, 2022, a day before its release. The film was originally planned to release on December 23, 2016 but was delayed by several years owing to production delays and monetary constraints, and later due to the COVID-19 pandemic. In October 2017, the film was announced for a August 15, 2019 release. Brahmāstra was pushed to Christmas 2019 and then to the summer of 2020 due to pending work on the film's visual effects and music. In February 2020, its release date was announced as December 4, 2020. However, due to the COVID-19 pandemic in India, the release was delayed indefinitely. In December 2021, a final release date of September 9, 2022 was announced. On September 2, 2022, the Delhi High Court, under an interim order, restrained 18 piracy websites from illegally streaming the film on the Internet, following a lawsuit filed by Star India. Before its release, there were calls for boycotting the film by right-wing Hindu nationalists who were opposed to all films from Bollywood, alleging that anti-Hindu sentiments were prevalent in the industry. An old interview of Kapoor where he had mentioned that he likes eating beef regained traction on social media platforms. Cows are venerated in Hinduism. Consequently, Kapoor and Bhatt were stopped from entering the Mahakaleshwar Jyotirlinga in Ujjain by members of the Bajrang Dal, a Hindu nationalist militant organization. Home media. On September 17, 2022, Rebecca Campbell, chairman of International Content and Operations for Disney, confirmed while speaking with the Economic Times about the success of Disney and Hotstar that the film will be streaming on Hulu in the US and Disney and internationally. The film is scheduled to stream on Hulu and Disney and Hotstar from November 4, 2022. An English dub of the film will also be released on the former on the same day. Reception. Critical response. Brahmāstra, Part 1 Shiva received mixed to positive reviews from critics with praise for the visual effects, score, action sequences, and criticism for the story, writing and dialogue. The review aggregator website Rotten Tomatoes reported an approval rating of 48%, with an average score of 5.9/10, based on 23 reviews. Metacritic, which uses a weighted average, assigned the film a score of 57 out of 100, based on 5 critics, indicating mixed or average reviews. India. International. Box office. Brahmāstra, Part 1 Shiva has grossed 320 crore in India and 111 crore overseas, for a worldwide gross of EST 431 crore. In the United States and Canada, the film made $4.5 million from 810 theaters in its opening weekend. With earnings of 189 crore in Hindi and 213 crore overall worldwide in its first weekend, the film emerged as the highest-grossing Hindi film overseas since the COVID-19 pandemic. It also had the highest domestic weekend for an original Hindi film, and the second highest for a film with screenings in Hindi after K.G.F. Chapter 2. Future. Sequels. Brahmāstra, Part 1 Shiva is intended to serve as the first installment of a planned trilogy, which is itself planned to be part of an extended cinematic universe titled Astraverse. Media outlets noted the title of the film's sequel that is unveiled after its ending, Brahmāstra, Part 2 Dev, serving as the second installment of the trilogy. It is currently slated to release in 2025. Pre-production work on the second part had started during the COVID-19 pandemic. Both sequels will be shot simultaneously. Streaming television series. Mukerji revealed Disney had sent him to Los Angeles as an attendee for an international studio summit in May 2022, where he presented Brahmāstra, and discussed plans regarding the film's potential cinematic universe with American producer Kevin Feige. Mukerji further revealed his vision to develop a streaming television series in the Astraverse, as well as theatrical projects, in a similar vein to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He also called the Astraverse a large-scale mainstream experiment, saying that he wishes to expand it to gaming, merchandise, virtual reality, and the metaverse, in the future.